What's up? It's me. I was in, I'm still in New York. I did stand-up comedy last night for the first time in a little while. I did some in Ecuador, but just an open mic. And I fucking bombed. They didn't like me. They didn't like me at all. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. And it was really funny. I was talking to another comic at the end of the show. Black guy, really nice guy, very funny. Well, I could just tell he was very comfortable in who he was. So I'm assuming he is pretty funny. And it's interesting that because there's so much ego involved when you go up on that stage, right? And you're like, especially if like you're a professional comedian, like I was for many years. It's like, okay, I'm going to show these. There's always a party that's like, I'm going to be funny. Because, you know, you're going up there to be funny, right? Like that's, you know, that's what it is. And man, like it was a long show. They don't know me. They put me on right at the fucking end. Okay, and check this out. Not only did I fucking go up there and suck, there's a 2-drink minimum. So I spent $11 on 2 waters to be able to perform. And then I tipped the bitch at the end too. I tipped $1.50. Then she looks at me and she goes, just $1.50? You couldn't make it $2? I'm like, I didn't even drink the water. I'm literally paying to fucking try out some new jokes. It was ridiculous. But anyway, so I went up there, I did some jokes. I had a couple of laughs, but for me it was a bomb. And then I'm talking to this black guy outside, and you know, we were just talking about how it really fucks with your ego, you know, because you get to a certain level and you're like, yeah, you know, I'm funny, I'm blah blah blah, and it's like it's hard to go up there and be shit when you're starting out. Like 20 years ago, yeah, like I was bombing all the time, I sucked, doesn't matter. But then you get to a certain level where, you know, you've done some big shows and you've made money, and you know, I've been on stage with some big comedians, some really big comedians actually. And so your ego, so you're up on that stage, right? Nobody's laughing at the joke, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know, like I've opened for Joe fucking Rogan, and then you assholes aren't laughing at my jokes. Fuck you guys. You guys don't know funny. You guys are bitches. Anyway, but you can't blame the audience. You can only always blame yourself. That's how it is. But yeah, the ego's a real bitch. Even when you're conscious of your ego and you're on a spiritual path and you're like, yeah, it's all about the self-love and everything's cool. You can get up on that stage, you're still like, these motherfuckers better laugh at my jokes. And when they don't, it still hurts. There's still some part of you that's like, even after all my shit, I'm like, don't give a shit what people think. I'm writing a book on it. My whole business for the last 10 years has been like crushing guys' fears, making them not give a fuck what people think. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't, for the most part, I don't. Most people will just be like, Sasha he just doesn't care. But I still, you know, you go up on stage and tell jokes, there's still a part of me that's like, fuck, I can't believe this shit. They don't like me. So yeah, there's always that part of you, and that's the thing I wanted to basically say. There's always that part of you that still gives a fuck. You know, there's always a little part of you, even when you decondition yourself, that gives a fuck, and it's normal. And the key is feeling that fear or doubt and doing whatever it is you want to do anyway, whether it's going up on stage and telling stand-up comedy, talking to a girl, you know, starting that business, even though you're probably going to fail. Doesn't matter. It's like, do it anyway. That's part of life, you know. It's not about not feeling things like fear or doubt or excitement. It's recognizing those feelings and deciding they're not going to rule you and doing what you're going to do anyway, going and living your life authentically. That's what it's about. It's not about, you know, I never feel fear anymore. I don't get nervous. Everybody fucking feels fear. Everybody gets nervous. Everybody has doubts. Everyone does stupid shit once in a while. But don't let it rule you. Don't let it control you. Just fucking push through, no matter what, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I sucked ass, and I didn't film it. If I filmed it, I would put a clip up of me doing a joke and then just crickets. You know, I would do it. I'll do another one, and I'll film it and I'll stick it up. Anyway, yeah, ego's a bitch. I'm gonna fuck that shit up. I'm gonna go do some. Maybe I'll go do some social freedom shit. Just keep the ego in check. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing I was gonna say. That's why it's important, because there's always going to be that little ego coming up and all these thoughts. I'm so and so. I'm good at this. I'm too good for this. Whatever bullshit. That's why it's good to have it as a habit. Doing social freedom stuff, pushing your boundaries, getting rejected by women. You know, getting up on that stage. Whatever it is that you got to do to put that ego in check and put the smack down once in a while. So you got to get human for a second and be like, yeah, that sucks. I still suck. You know, I still have this aspect of me that sucks. It's good to put the smack down on yourself once in a while. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So that's what I wanted to say. Rant over. I gotta go do some stuff. Peace out.